everyone, I am Ratna from the Miramisa Branch Library. Welcome to our How To Festival. Today I am going to show you how to make paper flowers and paper bags using old and recycled magazines. In order to make this, we need magazine, an old magazine, scissor, ruler, pencil, glue stick and a skewer. So let's get started. So today I'm going to show you two different kinds of flowers, and before we start making these flowers, we are going to tear out some pages from the magazines. Like we can pick nice and colorful pages, and it depends on your choice, and which I have already done, but I can show you. Suppose you pick this paper, and after that we can trim off the extra paper here. So this is a paper. After that we are going to fold in half and we'll cut in half. So folded it. I'm using the scissor to cut it, but you can also use a cutting board if you have it, paper cutting board. So these are our papers. So in order to make this flower, we are going to do in two steps. First we are going to make a stick or a stem, and then we are going to make petals. So let's get started. So we cut the paper in half. This is the half paper, and take the top left corner, use your skewer or a stick and start wrapping it. Hold it tight and start wrapping it. Towards the end, we show you. So when you see this much paper is left, use your glue stick and paste it. So our stem is ready. Now we are going to create flower petals. So I have already cut and I already took out some papers from the magazine and cut them in half. Since we are going to make petals, so I picked some nice and colorful print. So what we are going to do, I'm going to glue these two papers together. So this is you are going to glue two papers together only if you want your petals to be like, if you have a longer stick and if you want a lot of petals, then you can glue two papers together. Otherwise you don't have to. So let me show you. After that we are going to fold them in half. So we fold them in half. Make sure we make a nice crease here. Now where you see the open part, we are going to fold it a little bit, about ½ inch, to make a nice crease on the bottom where you see this open part. Okay, so this is done. The reason why we are folding it here, because now we are going to cut this paper along the fold all the way to the end. So when we are going to cut, we have to cut it through this fold that we make here. We don't need to cut all the way. So that's why we make this fold. You can also use pencil and draw a line. Either way is fine. So let's cut it. Okay, so now we are going to glue this part. open it and so this is glued. Now we have our stick and we are going to apply some glue here, and you can also apply some glue on this paper in the end, and we will start wrapping it around. So when you start wrapping it around, make sure we have to keep going down so it can cover the half of the stick. Let's show you. Because this string is pretty long, so that's why we are making this one. Okay. So see, your one paper flower is almost ready, and in the end you apply some glue and go ahead and paste it like this. So your flower stem is ready here. Let me show you one more. So I already have pre-made sticks, and I'm going to show you another flower. So this one, we'll do the same thing. We'll fold it again. Fold it nicely like this, and we'll see the open part. We are going to make a crease by folding it ½ inch. So here is the crease. So because we are going to cut along the fold, so we will cut up to this line. Okay, let me show you another example. Okay, almost done. So we cut it along this paper, and now we are going to glue this part, the whole thing. We are going to glue it. In the first flower petal, I glued two papers together. This one I am just using the single paper. Okay, and this is our stick. Sometimes when you create your stick, it's very soft on the top, so you can just trim that part and use some glue stick, and also use some glue stick on the paper too in the corner, and yeah, then you can start wrapping it around same way we did the first one. So put your stick here, wrap it nicely, glue it, and your stick should go like this, and wrap it around. This is the same idea as making lavender flower. I am just using the magazine paper instead of using purple paper. So it's just basically the same idea. So this is your another flower stem is ready. Let me put some glue here in the end. And wrap it. So this is ready. Now right now I just showed you to make this kind of flower stem or flower stick, and now I'm going to show you the other kind, almost the same technique, which will look like something like this one. So let's do that. So I already have papers here. Let's try to get some very colorful ones. So I'm choosing these to make those. So fold in half, and we are going to cut it same way we did before. Okay, and going to fold it. The reason why I put the colorful side inside, because after cutting the paper, we are going to fold it on the other side. So this is a little bit different. Let's show you. So same way we are going to fold it, the bottom part, to make a nice crease. Unless you want to use pencil and ruler to draw a line. And now we will start cutting along the fold. So in this one, the trick is we are not going to glue yet. We are going to open it and fold it on the other side. Okay? Yeah. Flip it on the other side, and then we are going to glue it together. Let's show you. Now apply some glue here. Okay, you see a little bit difference here. And now we already have our pre-made sticks. Just cut the top part. Use some glue here. And apply some glue in the corner and start wrapping it. Okay, let's see how it looks. This is almost the same technique, but this flower looks a little bit different from this one. Okay, let's do it. If you need to use tape, you can use it. If it doesn't stick properly using glue, you can always use a little piece of tape as well. So here. So now I'm going to show you same thing using this colorful paper. Okay, which is already pre-cut. Let's fold it. Make a crease and cut it. The reason why we fold it on the bottom, so we won't cut it all the way. So we just cut it up to this fold or this line. Okay, let's see. This is so much fun craft to do and so easy as well. So you can use this craft using any colorful paper or printer paper or magazine paper, any paper of your choice, you could use it. But today we are basically focusing on making these flowers using old and recycled magazines. So this is the same way I use this colorful paper, and now we are going to glue it on the bottom. And here's the stem. Use some glue on the corner, some on the stick, and start wrapping it around. Because when you are gluing on the bottom, make sure you glue it nicely, otherwise the paper start opening, so it won't give the nice look to the flower. So as you see, same thing, we use paper magazine to make it, and this is the regular paper. So let's go ahead and apply some glue here and fold it. So this is ready, and I will show you the other kind of flower that I showed you using magazines. So I am using the light yellow color. Fold it in half. Let's try two different colors. Let's see how it looks. So I'm using one pink and one yellow. Fold them. So you see the crease here. So let's start cutting the paper. Okay, so this is done. Now we are going to open it and fold it on the other side. Flip it on the other side and fold it and glue it. So let's do that. If you feel like that is too long, you can always cut and trim the extra part, okay? So let's use our pre-made stem and use the glue. Same way, apply some glue here in the corner and start wrapping it. Put your stick and start wrapping it. It's a nice idea to use two different colors because it's gonna give it a different look. So when you are trying to wrap it around, make sure you wrap it very tight, otherwise it will start opening. So you have to be very careful while wrapping it, very carefully. So almost done. Okay, so we have pink and yellow flower stem here, and let's go ahead and stick it here. So see how it looks. Okay, same way I have created this using magazine, same thing. So you can create all beautiful flowers using magazines. You can pick colorful papers. And now I'm going to show you how to make paper bags using magazine. So today our focus was mainly on flowers. The reason why I would like to show you how to make paper bags, so you can get an idea that you can use that bags for your wall decorations, as you could see in the background. So this is I have created using magazine paper, and this one also, and I will show you some more. And here are some printed paper that I have created. So you can do the wall decorations in these bags. And if you don't want to create paper bags, you can always use just gift bags. So these are the gift bags. So there are all the ideas. Either you can create your own bag using magazines or any colorful paper, or you can use just regular gift bags, and you can decorate your flowers here. See, let me put some more flower stems here that we just created. So these are just an idea, or otherwise you can take this big bag and you can just decorate it on the table or in the flower vase, however you want it. So let me go ahead and show you the bag real quick, how we create a small bag for our wall decoration. Okay. So this is the bag I created. So what I did in this one, I used two papers. I glued two papers together to make it thicker because the magazine paper was a little thin. So let's get started. And you can pick any design of your choice. Let's start this one. Use this one. So I'm going to glue together to make it a little bit thick. So you see this here. So I stick two papers together. Now we are going to fold it halfway like this. Depends on whichever part you want outside. So I folded it like this, and this much paper you leave it because it's gonna overlap. So here this paper is going to go overlap, as you could see here, and we are going to glue it. Okay. Okay, so this part is done. Now we are going to fold the bottom part about, let's see, I'll show you. This is about, let's see how many inches. About 2 inches. So you fold it like this, the bottom part, and after that you are going to open it and fold the corners like this. Okay, and now we are going to fold it again, both parts, and we are going to glue it. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so our paper bag is ready. Now you can attach a string or just a paper to hang it. Let's use this paper since we already have colorful paper here. So I'm going to cut a small piece of paper. Let's do a little bit longer one, okay? So we are going to fold it and glue it together. Okay, fold it like this and use tape to stick it inside, or you can do it outside as well, however you want it. Let's do it outside. You can do outside too. Okay, so the idea is if you want to keep your bag like this is fine, and if you want to trim it like this design, you can trim it a little bit on top, it looks nicer, or you can also glue your string like this as well. So this one I have not trimmed it yet, but let me show you the other idea. Let's trim it a little bit to give it a nice design. You can give any design you want. So this is your flower bag is ready. The bottom part is still drying yet because let's use some tape. You don't really have to use tape because we are using it right away, so that's why I use some tape. And now you can put your flowers here in your bag. See here, and you can tape it or hang it here. You can also hang this kind of bag with flower bags using push pin, ball pin, and so that looks very nice too. And just to give you an idea, let me show you some few bags I have created here using colorful papers. And if you want to give it a design, you can go ahead and cut it like this. And you can also get some flowers from magazine and decorate it. Let me show you. I have some pre-cut flowers here, so we can decorate our bags. Show you a bit. So here. So these are all the ideas, the paper flowers we made today using our old and recycled magazine. And so you could decorate in several ways. You can decorate in your gift bags. You can do in your flower vase, or you can make it as your wall decorations like this. I hope you like this craft. Thanks for watching.